Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and when you've got a team that makes it into the top 25, now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Yellow Jackets have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Florida State's offense takes the field to start this game off. And here comes their veteran leader. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wide out in motion. They'll throw it on first down. Makes the catch. It's Morlock. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. This offense has a second down play. They'll leave it with him. The Seminoles have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Line getting set on second down. Looking to pass. It's Uiagalelei. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds the tight end. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The Seminoles look to keep this drive humming. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And the Seminoles will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Running it back, it's Lane. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense has its first opportunity of the day. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back, and this defensive end can put him there often.
They'll try the run. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. With the catch, it's Douglas. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Motion from the offense. Going up top on first down. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Looking for space. It's Tuafili. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. And the Noles have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the Seminoles get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snagged in the middle. It's Douglas. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
Gets it out fast. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Noles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. That's caught. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Dropping back, it's Uiagalelei. He's got it and still on his feet. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Seminoles. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Offense in a split backfield. They'll give it to the back. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. And the Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll bring it back. It's Benson. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Going with the ground game left. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking downfield, it's Uiagalelei. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. After the incompletion on second down, it's 3rd and inches. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They believe they can run right here. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Seminoles have their offense in high gear. It's reverse. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding, offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. A little screen to the running back. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger.
10, Georgia Tech, 0.
After the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, Dave.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires into traffic, picked off. Bringing it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Florida State. What a great play by the defense, and paying it off with the interception return. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's King. Finds his tight end. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They want to throw it. The pocket starts to collapse. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the move, it's Benson. Another ball is knocked free. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. The give to the lone running back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as it gets him down at the 37. The Seminoles will have it 1st and 10. Give to the back. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On second down, looking to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. The Seminoles have this offense rolling. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, no.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Georgia Tech, 0.
And he's going to try to return this one. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offense
fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Seminoles. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lane. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. leaves it with the back. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They go to the ground. They knock him down right there. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good game. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? He leaves it with his back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. They'll run the screen. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. He wants to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. He's going to pass. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Looking to throw, it's King. Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Wants to throw on third. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
It's first and 10, Georgia Tech.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Quarterback moving. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On second down, he'll let it fly. He's got his man. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Snapped it in the shotgun. Going for 6. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The extra point is good, but the lead is still big, down 31-7. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He leaves it with the back. At the 35, he's open. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
And the Seminoles will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And it's incomplete on third down. The Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Looking for a block. It's Benson. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Here comes the offense on second down. Running back searching for a hole. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. To the air. It's Uiagalelei. Got a man in the middle. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. Snap from the gun on third down. And it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. The 40. He's at the 30. The 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points. And now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. From the gun. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lane. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for two does not work out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on third and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The give to the single back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Noles are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quick strike complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After the short completion, it's now 2nd down. The give is to Williams. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air. It's Uyangalele. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. It's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires and picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. You saw it on that last play coming with it.
The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
You get that turnover and you try to punch them hard immediately on the first play, and they come up with a big gain.
And when the defense is running on the field, you are thinking sudden change, sudden change. When they create a turnover, a lot of times offenses want to be aggressive. They were, and they get rewarded.
And the short completion brings up 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's King. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter and and it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And this guy's just never been able to get into a rhythm all game long. Whether it's been because of pressure or the defense disguising their coverages, he just doesn't seem right. And as a result, he's now thrown 3 picks in this game.
Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He's already made 1 field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that lead grows even bigger.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
Pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the run from inside his own 5. Maybe a little too bold on that return as he's out of bounds at the 11. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score. And Jesse, probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Grabbed behind the line. It's Haynes. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Oh, it's a reverse. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The Noles will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Looking to throw, it's King. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, but the sweet pull and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. On 2nd down, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Lane. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Back to the air 1 more time. He's going for a big play downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Fires to the wideout. Got it past the marker. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. Off the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Now from inside the red zone. Dances away. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Makes the grab outside. It's Boyd.
He knows the receiver. Downfield. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They are getting deep into the playbook. 11th play of the drive. Getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Wants to throw. It's Kane. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. The give is to Williams. Shakes off the tackler. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, 2nd guy finally did. The Seminoles are on the move. From the gun, the running back has it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run this play from the pistol. The running back has it. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lane. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. Back to throw, it's King. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got the back in the middle.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Quickly complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Rolls it in. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They're going to throw it again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire now on second down. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on fourth down. First down here for the offense. Give to the running back. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Right back to the well. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give is to Williams. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they were going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.